Last night, we heard from Oneida County's District Attorney Scott McNamara about how arrests like those are handled under the New York State bail reform laws and how those laws are now changing because of the newly passed state budget. Well, another controversial part of that budget is Medicaid. Counties were entitled to Medicaid costs through the federal government, but that has now been intercepted. And Oneida County Executive Anthony Picente says these added costs will have an impact on the county's budget. But he tells our Eyewitness News reporter Shelby Pay that residents should not feel the repercussions.
Picente explained that county executives across the state, including himself, were fighting against the changes, but no one listened.
They passed a budget in which the enhanced Medicaid benefit from the federal government that is owed to the counties has been intercepted. Just taken away from us. In addition to the other enhanced benefits that were coming along, so it's a multi-million-dollar hit to our budget, and that's not right. In addition to enhancing a program that we have no say about how it's delivered, and that will drive costs even further.
He adds that residents of the county can rest assured that they will not be seeing a change in health care coverage directly, but this will affect how the county budgets its money moving forward.
When it comes to health care and services, revolving around that, you really don't have a choice, and that's not, that's something that we would never, endanger in terms of that, but it does have an impact on what we do, across the budget in other areas. That we pay $1 million a week in Medicaid costs that we have no say in. That's in addition to all of the services that our staff provides, in terms of Medicaid. So, when you look at that, and now that's raising, but the bigger hit is, we've got about $8 million outstanding that was owed to us. And, you count on that money for other things that obviously has been spent, but really needs to get, back into our budget.
He says the county now has an $8 million hole in the budget that could be used to enhance and assist existing services.
So it has an impact all across, across the board, and it's just unfortunate that we never have a seat at the table, or even the ability to, really communicate or have some compromise in these things. They just get passed through without any input.
Reporting in Oneida County, I'm Shelby Pay, Eyewitness News.